Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bards, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy mad, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Parts.
Oh, I forgot I had
wow.
that.
Why did I eat so much? The Sharp Family Singers are so fucking good, though.
I really hate them.
I just feel bad that the youngest really
died.
No. Wait, did the Kevin play through our ear holes?
What do you mean?
The wickedly talented.
I just like, for some reason, I felt like I was going insane, and it came out of
play through our ear holes.
I thought it just came out of Kevin's little anus, but it was the ear holes.
Kevin's
it was our
anus.
our little anuses.
Our little anuses, and also Kevin's little anus.
Wait. What if you pooped out of your ears and heard out of your butthole? I'm Julia Davidovich.
Okay.
Also email Diane.
Oh, God. My name is Zoe Clark, and you know what? Just poop out of any hole you want.
Oh, if I could, I would, baby.
I would never limit you.
You know, only out of the major ones.
The major ones. And what do you consider a major? Like a nose? A nasal passage?
Noses are major holes. Holes.
Holes. Honestly, a huge
Wow.
holes.
Huge
How
holes
am I not
talk.
on that. I feel like holes. Yeah, this is a South Park episode where people were shitting out of their mouths. The entire episode, email Diane.
Okay.
Not that I watch South Park anymore, but when they were just, I feel like they were renewed for like 1,000 new seasons.
They
or
were
something.
renewed
I'm
until
gonna
the end of time, I think.
walk off the fucking face of the earth.
Seriously, they just bought something. Like they were just like
What did
in
they
the
buy?
news for buying like a town or some shit.
They're gonna
like
go to
that.
the fucking moon next.
Okay, we'll put that in our Instagram story because it doesn't deserve a full spot on Wilmer. Let's be honest.
You're right. We've never really demoted someone live like that. I mean,
This time it's happening live.
and there's not even a Wilmer that we've suggested yet.
No,
Can you imagine?
I care that little about it.
creators
In
of
fact,
South
I
Park
don't
don't even
even
deserve it.
Oh, South Park. I had already forgotten what we were talking about, and that's the truth.
And that's the truth. Listen.
Who's your BB on the beat this week?
Wow.
This
so
dub.
soon.
Sorry, did you want to lollygag and talk about nothing some more?
Oh my God. No.
Sorry.
Absolutely
sorry.
not. So he's in a pissy mood this morning.
No.
Afternoon. It's 4:35 in the
It's
afternoon.
midnight.
It's midnight right now.
I went to bed at midnight last night.
Who are you?
That might be a bad boy on the block.
Wow. Did I not write down a bad boy? Did we both have perfect weeks?
Well, I just remembered that I went to bed at midnight, which is not perfect, but I slept until 8:30, dirty 8:30. So.
Oh God. How long do you, you get up at 6 a.m. Just kidding. 7:30
No,
maybe?
it's a 7 a.m. pop-up, though.
7 a.m. pop-up is
Jerry makes fun of
simply-
me for popping up.
I would too. He's right.
Why, do you, linger in bed?
No, not really, but
I mean, no one else is going to make me fucking coffee.
you're right.
I need that shit ASAP.
It's true. And you probably have several monks that say that. You would never.
You're so rude to me. Don't talk to me till I've had my juini.
Don't talk to me till my brown gets out my mouth.
You know what I actually don't talk to me until I did this morning was clean out my sink drains because we have had some flies,
Oh, no.
like big flies, not gnats, but like big chunkers.
This is the time for chunkers, though.
I
They're
know.
really scooting indoors. They're just like,
They're-
can I come fuck up your house?
I mean, Sully loves to chase them, and
Ugh.
it's cute because sometimes I'll catch one and I'm like, you are an athlete.
Honestly, really wish you would.
Does Frank catch them?
Not really. I mean, he really can't do it.
Yeah.
He can only catch the slow ones.
I just remembered another bad boy.
Wow, look at you.
What?
Okay.
Here I thought I had a perfect week, and you were the one with the perfect week.
I mean, I guess I only have good boys this week. Perfect week, Julia.
I have some good boys as well. So I'm going to say mine was just a mixed bag of a week.
Mixed bag of a week.
There was the horn bug
Hornbug?
in my tomato plant.
Oh, right. That thing was big.
It was so big. It was the straight up size of my middle ass fingy.
We'll put that in Slimer.
Definitely. Oh my God.
Huge bad boy.
Huge bad boy in the Slimer, and definitely ate up my tomatoes.
Wow.
Obviously, that's what they do.
Freeloader.
Such a freeloader. Like, these are farm fresh organic. Although it really is tomato season on Instagram feed right now.
I like it, I like the smell of tomato plants. I like
do
to look
too.
at them. I like to see bees enjoy them.
Do you like when people take pictures of their hands cupped holding a handful of cherry tomatoes?
We'll definitely put an example because like it's
Absolutely.
usually in a heart. I don't like that. What I like to see is that gradual gradient of tomato. That's the money shot. When they're like on their way.
When
but
the money shot is when you come all over the tomatoes.
you're right. That is actually the spicy money shot.
It's so spicy.
You creeper. But yeah, anyway, we'll put the various variations people put their tomato porn online.
Yeah, you mean like the
So he's been
heirloom
good about it
rainbow.
though. You're right.
That's
That
what you're
too.
talking
No,
about?
no. I'm talking about like the vine of tomatoes itself, like the cherry tomatoes. Let's say.
Oh,
Not
you
that
like...
I don't even like cherry tomatoes that much. I'm more of a mini grapey myself.
What's the difference?
Cherry tomatoes are sweeter. Plum or grape, not as sweet.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Email Diane if I'm
Email
wrong.
Diane. Do you like heirloom tomatoes? You like the big
Sure.
juices?
Love those big boys.
I never really liked those big boys because they're so wet. And like, you know how I am with wet food.
Oh, she hates wet food. You know it.
It's true. So it's just like, I don't know, but this year I had a couple large March tomatoes, like big juicy heirlooms.
Big juicy heirlooms.
Yes.
Let's hear about them.
I got them from my grandma when she died. Just kidding.
Wow.
I'm taking my socks off. It's really hot in here.
It's hot. But we can't have any fans, can we?
Sorry. I mean, literally, man, it's a hot one.
I mean, it is extremely a spicy manhunt.
I'm glad that he's still on here.
You're right. Me too.
Why did we get him as a drop in the first place?
Just because I think it started to get hot.
That's so true. That's
Which-
literally why.
I mean, you would assume California's hot year round, but not
You'd be
the case,
wrong.
baby. But man, it's a hot one sometimes. And it is right now. We're certainly in the 90s.
We're certain. Never forget the 90s because we're there right now.
You're right.
To think I just thought I was getting a phone call, but it was, I can't.
Today, think.
But it was just my pants creeping in a weird way. You know when they just crinkle and dinkle?
Wow. and
Peter
they make
Dinkle.
a sound. Peter Dinkle loved to make a weird sound and then, which sounds like a fart, and then you try to reproduce it. And it just
Always
doesn't happen. Then you fart trying to reproduce it.
Such an
My name is
embarrassing
Diane and
thing.
I fart all the time.
Okay, well, we do have a bad boy update in the form of Andrew Cuomo's
Oh my-
big resignation,
Wow.
badonkadonk.
He's really just going all out this week. Such a week for him.
Meatballs every Sunday.
Definitely. Does this classify as a badonkadonk or not really?
To his career? Not, I mean...
It's not really. It's like a... He's not dead, you know? Yeah, it's really like that.
It's
like,
a crit stop.
yeah. Just
That's it.
bunk, like error, you know?
Now he's going to have a meatballs every fucking day, and his kids are going to be exhausted by his presence.
Oh my God. His kids are going to be like, get this guy's pierced meatballs away from me.
His pierced meatballs. I can't. I wish we could find, or I mean, I don't want to say I wish we could see Andrew Cuomo's nipples.
Don't lie.
I just want proof. Anyway, my name is Julie Davidovich. Give me the proof.
I was just yoinking the doink a little bit. I'm confused about what the Britney news is though, because I read that Jamie had like stepped down as the conservator, but then Julia sent me something that just did not line up with the very little research I had done.
Well, like, the very light research I do is that I follow the Free Britney Reddit page or whatever. I just see the headlines, and then when someone's talking about it, because, like, obviously, the entire Reddit was going nuts.
Right.
And then someone was just like, guys, he's not actually freeing her yet. Which was a few days ago, I guess. But what was the thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. There's an incredibly scary photo of Jamie in this slider.
Should we?
We'll definitely post it because it's
Okay.
scary.
Well, why don't we share the entire post to our story?
Yeah, we'll do that too.
Demoted to story. Sorry.
Demoted to story, but yeah, it's really a spooky pooky of Jamie Spears. So anyway, it says alert: Britney's conservator dad James Spears, wow,
that's so much worse.
has not resigned. He filed a response to the petition for his removal, and TMZ and other media outlets misleadingly reported that he agreed to step down as conservator. So
It's TMZ's fault.
it's TMZ's fault, which has always kind of been in Jamie's palm, because he's been the one feeding them the news that kind of disparages Britney this entire time, and has always been disparaging of Britney. So it's TMZ that's been like maybe making some kind of distraction bobaction.
I'm getting a real distraction bobaction vibe from that. If Jamie told, we're really guessing over here, but if Jamie told TMZ, like, publish that I'm stepping down because people aren't going to get it or whatever,
I guess.
you think that's what it is?
Well, it says, fact, attorneys for James Spears asked that Britney's petition to remove or suspend him as conservator be denied. Fact. The filing states that James intends, I'm sorry, I'm not going to call him James, that Jamie intends to work with the court and Britney's new attorney to prepare for an orderly transition to a new conservator, but no timeline or specifics were given. Fact, Britney is not free. Even
Right,
if Jamie does not step down, because Britney still will be under conservation, or not
Right.
conservatorship.
It's like they'll just replace him with somebody else.
Conservation. Yeah, it's fucked.
It's fucked.
Anyway, Britney's not free, despite what you may have heard.
Okay. Well,
Not you specifically.
Myth-busted.
I just mean everyone.
no, I texted you and I was like, "Oh, bad boy update. You know, Diane fixed it."
I mean, Brian. Wow. Diane fixes it all usually, but like not this one yet.
Not this one. She's working on it.
Diane's really working on it though. She's
so...
in the trenches.
I think I'm gonna order dinner tonight.
What are you gonna get? I've pictured you ordering dinner. There's always has a big joint on the menu tonight.
I have a huge joint on the menu. I'm going to go to a dispensary. I'm going to get the joint with the weirdest powders and doodads in there, but it's going to be just weed. Guys, let's relax.
She's going to get the powders.
I'm definitely going to get the powders.
She's going to get the one rolled in golden keef and has that like solid log amber jizz in it. Weed jizz that
It's like a
burns
Ricola.
extremely hot.
So hot.
And then,
it doesn't burn right at all.
No. And then when you get to it in the joint, it goes like, it kind of sizzles.
Oh, yeah, mama sizzles.
And it definitely canoes.
Yeah, no, it does not stay in joint shape. It's completely gooped up down there.
We will put examples of weed, like weird weed art. Like there's some dogs going nuts outside right now.
Yeah,
they deserve to.
They
It is
just smoked
hot.
a wild joint, like the one I'm going to get.
Yeah, they smoked one of those weird amber jizz ones that has jizz all the way up it, like spiraled up, that someone's smoking at some weird convention in Colorado.
Yes.
Smoking through their asshole.
And it's going to have a name like, no, I don't got anything.
Buddha's butthole. And you're just
Ah,
like,
yes.
why? Like, that is disrespectful.
No,
even though
you're
I just
right.
said it.
But that's the type of shit.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway,
Or like-
email Diane if even me making that up was disrespectful.
Okay. Or
Because
like
I don't know.
gorilla candle,
But it sounds like, oh my God.
you know?
Like any of those names. Or like purple, literally purple blank, purple anything.
Purple anything. Like, why is purple, is it Prince's fault? Not that it's his fault.
It's not Prince's fault. Why would we ever blame Prince?
For the purple infestation of weed?
I don't know why they like weed culture appropriated the color and just like put it everywhere.
Weed culture is purple.
It is kind of purple. Maybe that is because it is the only color in,
Like purple haze.
I guess, but like, you know how like literally in the leaves how some of them turn purple?
Sure.
Maybe that's why.
But it's also orange.
But it's also orange. My name is Zoe Clark, and I can see.
I can see things. Yeah, I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. It's just like, I think weed naming, it's like all about like purple dragon, purple.
What if it was just purple, purple, purple?
Then I would buy it.
Yeah, I would be
But
like,
it would still be, the joint would still be brown.
yes,
Okay.
and
that's
covered
a
in
little tough.
schmutz.
They're going to breed weed to be purple before we die.
All colors. I feel like there's going to be very interesting rainbow.
Oh, they're going to be
Those
like,
are my premonitions.
We mixed that, like when we grew this, we put in natural blue dust or whatever.
Yeah, and then they're going to be like, oh, we also make weed cotton candy. And Zoe's face.
I mean, They might make that already. No, because
I'm sure they probably do, but
you
like
have to put the weed in fat in order to get it to become.
there will be weed rental facilities where they're specifically because like I'm sure you can't just rent like a regular cotton candy machine and make weed cotton candy.
Oh, we're still talking about the cotton.
I'm gonna. My weekend plans are all laid out clearly.
Can I tell you $1 million idea I had?
Yes.
And it has to do with dead pets, and I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez.
It's been a year, you know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so imagine this. You have a pet that died.
No.
And I'm sorry. And you get it cremated.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, fuck, what do I do with this? I can scatter it. I can keep it in the dead pet tin that we all know and love so well. We've put it in Slimer before.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful florals. Looks like a tea box.
Looks like a tea box.
Looks like a tea box. Smells like a tea box.
Meatballs every Sunday.
And then you go to like a Build-A-Bear style machine.
Oh, jeez.
And you put the ashes in the fluff.
Wow.
And then you stuff it into a stuffed animal.
Okay. I kind of like this idea, actually.
Thank you.
But, like, not an ugly one. I don't want, like, a cartoon one.
It can be an extremely elegant stuffed animal.
Sure. I mean, I want it to look like, not, like, how lifelike do you want it to look?
I mean, you want it to be like a cute stuffed animal. You know, obviously we'd work with the best stuffed animal creators in the world.
The best stuffed animal creators in the world. Sorry, I just got news that there's food for me at home. Can you believe it?
What is it?
Mixed-toe.
Oh, I like mixed dough.
Love
Are
a
you
mixed
so
dough.
hungry?
No, but like
Okay.
I'm excited to hear.
Good, because we just started.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, not really, but you know.
Can you imagine
kind
if I just left now? I was like, listen, there's food for me at home.
I don't have time to get to the bad boy. I have to go eat some mixed dough. I think I'm going to order Thai food. I always order Thai food, but it's just my fave.
It's really good, though.
It's just so good. It's like the perfect amount of spicy and filling, but like it's not going to make me sick. Like I love Indian food too, but that makes my tum-tum hurt the next day. So
There's always
just-
tum-tum.
Yeah, I have tum-tum probs, baby.
Listen, sometimes you have tum-tum props. You gotta avoid do you think that humans are like making themselves allergic to milk now by like avoiding milk products? Email Diane.
I feel like I mean, I don't drink milk, but I eat cheese.
My name is Zoe Clark.
Oh my God, stop making fun of me.
I'm not. It just sounds funny.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow, it is hot in here.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of hot, let's move on to our bad boy of the
No.
week. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
You're right. Oh, you think he's hot?
No,
Okay.
not really. I mean, he's not the ugliest bad boy we've ever done. He's not the ugliest bad boy we've ever done.
You're
but
right about that.
He's just not. But he's not the hottest.
I really can't think of the hottest one right now. Well, you would say Eminem. I'm not making fun of you. You would say Eminem, would
I
you
would
not?
maybe even say Dennis Quaid.
Oh, you're right.
He's
I guess
hot.
You would. I am not attracted to Dennis Quaid personally.
Who's more
But
attractive to you,
Randy-
Dennis Quaid or Eminem?
Okay. I'm gonna go with Dennis.
Okay, you're obsessed with Dennis Quaid. You
I
didn't have
love
to lie
Dennis Quaid. My
about
name
it.
is Julie Davidovich.
Oh God, no. Bikram was definitely the hottest one. You're right.
Hottest body.
Let's see. I'm just gonna look through this to see if any of them are hot. Mike Lindell, Ted Cruz.
Mike Lindell was kind of in the news, but I don't really understand what's going on with him. I mean, I don't really understand what's going on with My Pillow guy.
No, I mean,
literally at all.
who can keep up with My Pillow guy? He's really in the news.
You're not sleeping well.
He's really in the
like you're
news
not sleeping
more than
well.
anyone else's pillow guy.
More than any other pillow, honestly. I can't remember any other pillows now. All I think about is that one when I think of pillows. It's like the
He's-
first one you think of. That's on purpose. That's
Yeah.
America doing it to you.
It is. It is. Well, because it's My Pillow, but it's not My Pillow. I don't have a My Pillow.
Yeah, right.
You're right. I have a secret room filled to the brim with My Pillows.
Wait, before we get on to our bad boy, what do you think of those square pillows that are like, at least Instagram's trying to get me to buy one? Dog party again outside, sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you want a square pillow at 12 by 12? How does your head not roll off it at night?
Wait, a 12 by 12 pillow?
That's like, maybe it's a 16 by 16, but like, I keep getting advertised, not actually recently, but maybe months and months ago. Maybe because I was looking at pillows or talking about them or something.
Is that what size is that pillow?
This is 16 by 16. Yeah. Sorry, I just did that. And I think this is a 12 by 12.
Oh. No, I have not been advertised any square pillows.
Huh, never mind. I think they're the same size. Anyway, that's important.
I have not been advertised any square pillows.
Email Diane if you get advertised square pillows. I even think it's on an incline.
Oh.
It feels like the orthopedic answer to. They're just like, it's been proven you should sleep on a square. Like that kind of approach. And you're like, how do you know that?
Yeah, I mean, that is science.
Science said squares are better for your neck.
Squares will keep your neck and back aligned or whatever.
I mean, that's what they say.
I have like some pillow. I got like a Target pillow that was extremely cheap. And I know you're supposed to like throw out your pillows every 2 years or something like that.
Okay, whatever.
And yeah, like literally have not done that and probably won't. Are we ready to move into our bad boy of the week?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Well, I would say he's a Mr. White Boy Summer, your gal.
Oof, yeah, he's really a Mr. I don't know. Appropriate your gal.
Oh, for certainly
Hugely.
a huge appropriate your gal. It's Chet Hanks. Rapper, influencer, son, lover.
Son. You're
He's
right. He
definitely
really
a
is a
son.
son.
Bossman Biden.
Yeah, and he's been inside of Kevin for a while now.
He's been inside Kevin.
He's been inside Kevin.
I mean,
James.
it kind of makes sense now, but like, he's only half brothers with Colin.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that. Not that it matters.
It matters. They really are the two. Do
You're
you
right.
think they text?
I don't know. I can't imagine what they would text. Like, maybe funny videos back and forth, because, like, I don't think anyone's talking to Chet about his views. We'll see.
I don't think anyone's talking to Chet about his views. So Chet is the self-proclaimed black sheep of the Tom Hanks, Rita Wilson familia. He had some drug issues and went to rehab
Wickedly
for
talented.
it. Absolutely. He is a wickedly talented rapper. Actually, to be honest, we did listen to his song White Boy Summer before recording, and we listened to it more than once.
Unfortunately, we've certified it as a bop.
It's quite honestly a bop. It sucks.
You know what? Fine. The video does suck, though.
The video sucks, and all of his other songs suck. But White Boy Summer is pretty good. But he does do his signature Jamaican accent. That's extremely uncomfortable to listen to.
Very problematic, unfortunately.
Horribly problematic. So okay. In 2015, he was wanted by the British police after he trashed a hotel room and did $1,800 worth of damage, which isn't that much.
No, not really.
I mean, in
In the
terms of
grand
damage
scope.
that Chet Hanks could have done in that hotel room, $1,800 on the lower end.
Yeah, that's like rent for some people.
It is. You're right.
You
But
know?
not him. Oh, wait, duh. Guess his net worth.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Wow. This could be anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to say like 15 million.
$3 million.
Jesus.
But when his parents die, it's going to go up.
You're right.
What if
Whenever imagine Tom Hanks died of COVID.
It could have happened.
It could have happened. Like,
He was really one of the first celebs to get it.
do you think Tom Hanks ignores Chet's phone calls and texts? And cause it seems like maybe Chet doesn't need his help money-wise anymore.
Yeah, because he has such a successful rapping career.
Such a successful rapping career. And apparently he's an actor. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's acted, but I didn't know that either.
I mean, whatever.
I mean, has he been in like one episode of SVU?
Would he literally have been in any of it without his father?
No, not a
Absolutely
chance.
not. Absolutely not.
Hopefully that's not disrespectful to all the Chet heads out there.
Oh, I mean, to which there are several.
Yes. So he sort of became a punchline, I would say, because he started posting these videos on Instagram, just like front-facing videos of him talking about literally nothing. Sometimes with this like Jamaican accent that he does that's so like, I don't understand where it came from or like anything like that. He has had he's had his fair share of media oopsie doodles and personal oopsie doodles. He used the N-word in an Instagram post and people were like, you can't use the N-word. And he was like, but it's part of hip hop culture, and like hip hop culture is for everyone.
Yeah. I'm not really sure.
Like,
Who
I don't
fed him that?
I mean, the person who makes that call is certainly not you, Chet.
Not Chet.
Not Chet.
But yeah, dumbass.
I've never heard someone say that. So,
Yeah, that's
well,
a
except
new
for Chet
one.
Hanx.
Except for literally Chet Hanx. And his name is like, so it's Chet Haze with a Z or sometimes with a Y and ES.
His rapper name is Chet Haze, Haze, but I keep wanting to call him like Chet Hayes. That's
But
right.
I feel like it was at one point.
What are we going to title this? Chet Hanx?
Don't know, maybe. But he also goes by Chet Hanx with an X.
What?
Yeah.
This person's unhinged.
This person.
This person.
This Chet.
This singular Chet is 100% unhinged.
I saw a funny he meme about like, if you have a Colin, you have a Colin. It was like a picture of Colin Hanks.
Yeah.
With an X. And then if you have a Chet, and it's like, I guess. No disrespect to all the actual Chets out there that aren't like
I guess
Chet
his name
Hanks.
is like Chester.
You're right, it is full Chester.
It's full Chester.
Let's
so
see his
like,
full name again. It's like Chester Theodore.
yeah, like they didn't name him Chet. He named himself Chet by existing himself into Chetdom.
Like, I don't even know how to Google his name anymore. Everything leads back to Chet. Wow, Chester Marlin Hanks.
Chester Marlin Hanks.
Known professionally as Chet Hanx with an X.
Fuck.
I feel like this could be updated like every 4 seconds.
I didn't even know about Chet Hanks with an X.
I mean, listen, he just has many facets.
But
Also,
Chet Hanks does not roll off the tongue. Chet Hayes rolls off the tongue way more.
You're right. Also, how did you feel about the random Greek,
Oh, the Greek citizenship?
the best part of his Wikipedia page.
Apparently he has Greek citizenship.
Because of, and his parents do too. I guess he just got it because of his parents'
well.
philanthropy, I guess. Granted Greek citizenship in 2020 in recognition for his parents' work raising awareness for the 2018 Attica wildfires. Okay.
I can't believe the dogfight is still going on.
I don't know that it's a dogfight or that they're just excited to be outside.
They're just having a ball.
They really love it.
Oh, absolute EEE. Right, so he kind of started posting these like front-facing videos on Instagram where he would just like proselytize and say random ass shit and in this accent or not. And he posted a video earlier this year, in the year 2021, where he declared that this summer was going to be, quote, white boy summer. And he was like, like Jack Harlow white, something like that. There were some replies that were like, can it also be a black queen summer? Where black women were like, can we have a summer too, basically? And he was like, yeah, I always support the black queens. Like, he was like, you know how I am, because I guess he's dated black women in the past.
Okay.
And at the same time, so he starts selling this merch that has white boy summer on it. And the font that he used in the merch is like the same font as like some Nazi font.
Right.
And he's also got his ex-girlfriend got a protective order against him for verbal and physical abuse, including him basically screaming racially charged things at her. Like, he was abusive. He threw like a bottle at her. He like threw her like around a room. And he basically was like, no one's going to believe you because you're a black woman. No one's going to think that this is true. So he's like preaching all this stuff on his Instagram story about like, why it's so important to like, be nice to everybody. And like, I support black queens. And meanwhile, he's like
Awful.
horrible.
That's fucking
It's
terrible.
so fucked. And like,
Yeah. I mean, God, that's pathetic.
yeah. So, I mean, the Nazi font,
The
definitely
Nazi
a careless
font.
mistake.
I'm sure he doesn't know anything about anything.
Yeah, I'm
not
sure
that
he
he's
was,
not dumbass and racist. Like, he's not racist. It's just he's in this very strange purgatory where he believes that he can say all the things that he says out of respect. It's just like, I don't understand where that mentality comes from.
Yeah.
Who's been telling him that any of that is okay? I don't get it.
It's just like no recognition that he doesn't even realize like speaking in a Jamaican accent, rapping in a Jamaican accent, like making money selling. I don't remember exactly if he sold merch that said Black Queen Summer.
I mean, it's just very weird. And like,
I'll look it up, and if he did, I'll leave this part in, and if he didn't, I'll take it out.
it's just like, why white boy summer? Because white guys have had such a bad couple years.
Yeah, they've had such a rough
Is
boy
that
winter.
why? They really have had a rough boy winter.
I don't know what he meant by it. Like, I don't know if he meant it like
I mean,
music wise, because I feel like Jack Harlow is like a white rapper. I don't know, because he mentioned Jack Harlow in it, but I think he just like
it feels, you know, the more you think about it though, it weirdly feels dog whistly.
yeah.
And like it does kind of sound like veiled kind of anger about being white. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Not about being white, but that, you know, that
Just
they've
the white
had
boy anger.
that white boy anger.
It's not white boy summer, it's white boy anger.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I think he not maybe, he has an anger problem. He beat his ex-girlfriend. She
Yes.
obviously didn't deserve any of that. She
Right.
didn't deserve
I
to know
mean-
that dude.
Yeah, she got a restraining order.
So glad.
Yeah, I mean it's like also okay, so in that case when the woman got the restraining order against him, his lawyer was Marty Singer. And I read that his lawyer was Marty Singer, and I was like, that name is really familiar to me. And he's kind of a dirshadoodle-doo. He's
Yikes.
like a lawyer / fixer to the stars, and like he worked on the Cosby case, and you know his big thing is like killing stories or getting, if like someone's going to publish some sort of story, he'll like give them an exclusive interview with a client. Like he's sort of just like this shifty behind the scenes entertainment lawyer fixer type
Great.
who's like worked with like John Travolta when like you know the little scandals that like don't blow up a career but like
Yeah.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of what his, I mean obviously the Cosby thing is different, but that's sort of his like, he's a dirshadoodle.
Don't usually trust lawyers.
No.
Can't, I mean, the celebrity lawyers too. It's like,
Right.
even
I mean,
for
he
someone,
was hired through his dad.
it's just so suspicious. Not a good celebrity lawyer out there. I can't imagine. I mean,
can't imagine.
even with the Free Britney bonanza,
Yeah.
can't imagine Britney's lawyer is not a slimy dude
No,
in
absolutely.
some sort of capacity.
Maybe not as slimy as the lawyers that her dad hired for her, that or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Or didn't.
But they're still after a big paycheck in the end and notoriety. It's like
Yeah.
undeniable.
Of course.
I don't know. I don't know how lawyers do their job and like it. I mean, unless there's some kind of little sliver of the law that is rewarding. I
I
don't
mean,
get it.
there's you know like environmental law. There's
Sure,
like
sounds really rewarding.
you can. Yeah, I
Sounds
mean,
really depressing right now, actually.
it all sounds fucking depressing. I feel like the majority of lawyers just like work at a company and read over contracts, and that's it. Like,
That sounds fun.
yeah, that sounds like the best time.
God.
Don't
I
you
wanna
just want
be
to
a-
write contracts and read them too?
Be a lawyer for pastries. It's the only
Horrible.
thing that interests me anymore.
So then, most recently,
Mm-hmm.
in the last week, he posted something on Instagram being like, "Get vaxxed," and everyone was like, "Amazing."
Can't
And
wait.
then he later said, "Oh no, I'm kidding. Like, obviously I'm not vaxxed. I'm not going to get vaxxed. Like, it's basically just the flu. Get over it."
He did a classic psych.
He did a classic psych.
He really did. He
loves
even
to play
said
a
it.
quick little prank. He's a regular Paul brother.
Oh my God. He would be the third. If he wasn't already a Hanks, he'd be a Paul.
He,
And you can quote me on that.
I mean, that's 100% true.
Boss man Biden.
Yeah, he really needs to go live on the Paul compound in Puerto Rico.
I guess so. I mean, are they not banned from there somehow?
I don't know. Maybe
I hope they are. They shouldn't be allowed there.
he could be the next weird rando celeb to like get into MMA fighting like they did. Like he,
Oh
he
my
could
God, you're
absolutely
right.
follow the Paul.
Yikes.
Follow the Pauls right into the ring.
He really has that kind of vibe. You know who else is a wrestler now? Paola from 90 Day Fiancé.
Paola. Oh my God, of Russ and Paola.
Yes, that guy. Well, she posted like a steamy little thing that was like, the reason I don't post pics with my husband anymore is because ... I mean, you guess why. So
What
she's
does
just
that
like
mean?
being very sneaky cheeky about Are they divorced? Are they not? Probably. I'm sure she's going to pop up on Discovery Plus.
She is trying to get those Instagram engagements, and I can't even blame her
baby.
for it.
Listen, I can't either. But you got to look at her. She's a hottie little fucking wrestler now.
Can we put her in Glamour Slider on?
Oh yeah.
Does she? I'm sure she has some like wrestling pics.
Yeah.
Where
Oh,
she
yeah.
looks buff as fuck.
She's very buff. She's cool.
buff.
It's
Is she,
very
like-
cool.
Is she like a bodybuilder or more just like a
I mean,
buff
it's like
buff bitch?
I think it's like a half and half.
Okay.
But like she's finally in Florida, her dream, which is
Oh,
great.
right.
That's all
She's
she wanted.
always wanted to be
That's
in
literally
Florida.
all she wanted it. She was dying out there.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, where was he again? Like middle Wisconsin or Wyoming of some
Yeah.
sort?
She was like, "There's nothing here for me.
No.
I need to be where the sand is and where I can start." Well, she wanted to be a model, but now, baby, she's a fucking wrestler.
I mean, that's cool.
It is cool. Love that
I
for
like
her.
that.
I actually think, what's her faces too, of George and what's her face.
George.
Remember that couple? She was literally abusive. She was like throwing her purse at the guy.
Anissa?
Anise, is that her name though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's also a wrestler.
Okay.
Or a bodybuilder. I forget. One of the two.
I mean, this is like, okay, maybe TLC.
New pipeline.
Maybe this is a 90-day spinoff that we don't know about yet.
Oh my god, maybe we just accidentally revealed
90
it.
days to the ring, but like the punching ring.
Holy
not like,
shit.
Did I just think of that?
Maybe you did.
Yeah.
Email us, TLC.
Yeah, email us. I would love to produce this incredible docuseries as we follow these reality stars on their way to pursuing their dreams of taking down each other in the ring.
You're right.
Absolutely right. I literally don't have any other Chetzadoodle dudes.
Wickedly talented.
Chetzadoodle? No, he's not wicked.
I mean, he's not like
a
a throbber. Like, there's really not.
He's not a throbber, but he's done some shit.
He's definitely he's a throbber rising though.
He's a throbber rising. He's not quite at that point where he's reevaluating some of the things he's done and said in life.
Right.
Maybe he should.
And he does. I read that they like took away his handgun after
Oh,
he
jeez.
when the protective order was
I'm
placed.
so glad.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, but like, why do you need a handgun?
Why do you have a fucking handgun, Chet? Sorry, I'm very opposed to guns.
Yeah, you and me both.
Just like, I don't know. Don't
I
have a
was talking
handgun.
to Gobble Gob about guns, and he said he's getting another one for deer hunting.
Fuck off.
Seriously,
What do you need to hunt deer for?
you live in not.
You live near the beach.
You live near the beach. Like, you don't need to fucking hunt. I just can't. It's so stupid. It makes no sense. And I'm like, this is a fucking dick thing. It has to do with your dick, and I hate it.
It has to do with your dick, and I hate it.
Ugh.
I'm a Zoe Clar. Anything that has to do with anyone's dick, I hate it.
I hate it. Anyway, let's shut the door on Chet Hanx and his dick.
He deserves that.
Shut the door, baby. Don't say a word.
I think so.
I think they've met 100%.
I think
just
they
feel
keep
like
in touch.
I just feel
Oh.
like what?
I feel like Mark could really get on the Chet wave and like amplify his message.
I feel like Chet and Mark are sort of kindred spirits.
I think so too.
They like go together.
They really do in like a weird. They're very complimentary, but like
Yeah.
you know, like
They should
on
be roommates.
they're on the opposite sides of the color wheel. Let's say they're very different, just different vibes,
But also the same vibe.
but the same.
But
They
the
get
same.
along. They just complement each other very
They
well.
really complement each other so well. I
Never
look
seen such a
forward to their
bromance
collabs.
that maybe exists. We'll try and find a photo.
Chet's 31 though. So he definitely
Oh.
loved Sugar Ray growing up.
Sugar Ray all day with the trots in our hearts.
I mean, yeah, I just like inhaled the dust particle.
I'm sorry, there's so much dust in here. More of a big brother, little brother situation.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, who's your good boy this week? Everyone's favorite time of the week.
Some bright and cheery news. Is everyone depressed in the world right now?
I'm telling you, the world is truly falling apart bit by bit this month. I don't know what's happening. Everyone I know has had some weird traumatic thing happen or just like something the fuck is happening. I don't understand.
I gotta say, every time I open Twitter or Reddit, like overwhelmingly people are talking about suicide. like constantly.
There-
Just like thoughts of suicide, ideation, all of it. And
I'm
it's really
confused.
sad.
I'm confused.
Not that I don't honestly understand why,
Yeah.
but like it's very, very
No, there's like
apparent.
a global bad vibe. There's
is
no other way to
very
put it.
bad.
The vibes are bad right now.
At this point, this podcast is going to be a record. It is kind of like
Seriously.
record. I mean, like everything's a record right now, but like it really feels like true end times, not to like be even more depressing.
No, it does feel like true end times. It feels like there's going to be a big climax of something.
Yeah. I can't believe we were chosen to see it.
I was chosen?
I mean, we were all chosen to watch this very slow, weird collapse. Slow and fast at the same time.
It is the wrong speed. It either needs to be faster or slower.
Yeah. It really does.
Well, that's not really a good boy.
No, it's not a good boy. But anyway, why did we start? Why did we depress everyone? Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Weed people. Every year they get a huge I guess like bushel of zucchinis from all the zucchinis that they grow.
Uh-huh.
And they make zucchini bread. So every order that happens on a few days.
bread season.
It's zucchini bread season again, baby.
Have you gotten it yet?
Yes, I got it yesterday. I
How
got
was
2 slices.
Oh my god, they
They
love
gave
you.
us 2. Anyway,
How thick are the slices? Are they like Starbucks thick or
I'd
thicker?
say a good inch-a-roo.
A good inch around.
It was really good. I love zucchini bread. I've made it. Have you made zucchini bread in your life?
Yeah.
Who doesn't love it? But
It's very good. You wouldn't expect it to be like, you wouldn't think zucchini bread, but it's good.
like since childhood. Oh, with chocolate chips too? Are you kidding me?
sure,
Slap some
sure.
butter on there.
It's not
Best
healthy
meal.
though.
It can't be healthy. There's
It
no
can't
way.
be healthy.
But it is delicious. So
Oh, definitely. It's like 1 cup of zucchini probably.
I mean, whatever. It's delicious. I don't give
No,
a
I'm
shit.
not saying it's not delicious. It's delicious.
And we're playing a new video game called Black Book.
Black Book.
It's kind of cute. It's like cute and spooky. Zoe has the microphone on her boobs.
I'm just really having a day. Okay, it's cute and
ASMR.
spooky.
Baldwin, her boobs.
The wickedly talented.
When you love somebody, you want to defend them.
You love somebody, you want to defend them.
When you love somebody, you want to defend them.
He feels really good in my ASMR ear holes right
I just
now.
want to hear him. Just want to hear his little voice. It's called Black Book.
Yeah.
It's very cute, but also spooky. I guess it's like Slavic folk talesy, cutesy.
Okay. On Xbox?
Yes, I think it is on Xbox. Do you ever do you have both systems or just the one?
We just have a PlayStation, but I don't play it.
Okay, well, there's their gaming corner.
I know you're a gamer.
It's fun. It's a fun escape.
Is it difficult? Is it like a adventure game?
I mean, I don't know the classifications. Email Diane if you're a huge...
Is it like you create a character and you just do stuff?
Certainly not. You follow a story and you have little
okay. It's like-
challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's that kind of cutie.
It's like a classic.
Yeah, and the animations are cute. The music is cute. So anyway, huge good boy.
We'll put a screenshot on Wilmer.
Oh yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
that.
Okay, my good boy this week is, it's like I don't know. So I got charcoal toothpaste,
Oh,
and it really does a good job of whitening and brightening, baby.
wow! I didn't know that.
Yeah, but as you're using it, your mouth is just like the grossest thing you've ever seen. It's like black soot. It's so, ugh. It's like, look,
not fun?
I get insecure watching myself brush my teeth with the charcoal toothpaste because it looks so disgusting.
I heard that it was bad for you low key.
I don't use it every time, but like, just when I need to brighten a little bit.
Okay. I'm not judging.
You are.
I'm protecting your mouth. Just kidding. I don't
Oh
want to
my
be
God.
so overbearing.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but I just lied when I said that I haven't been using it every time. But now that you mention it, I'm gonna not use it every time.
I mean, it just like
I should Google it.
just Google it. I mean, listen, I could
fell
be
for the
talking out of
marketing.
my entire asshole right now, and
mean,
it could
I
be the
don't know.
most safe thing in the world. I've just been a Sensodyne bitch forever.
I love Sensodyne.
Son, me and Sensodyne are
It's really the
two
best.
peas. Yep.
But I just needed a whitening boost.
Listen, Sensodyne has a whitening one anyway.
Okay, whatever.
I can't not use it. I mean, all I do is chug coffee.
I know that's my problem.
What are you gonna do, baby?
It sucks.
Not
but
drink
it's
coffee?
so good. Like, yeah,
Suck
no,
my
it's a
ass.
nightmare. My other good boy was my parking spot.
Oh.
I got such a good parking spot at the She-Hole.
Oh my God, look at you.
And that's
this
it.
is your second time with the She-Hole this week.
Oh, yeah, I did have to. Well, because my internet, as we remember from last week,
yeah.
my bad boy from last week, it was restored on. Sunday, but I had to work on Sunday, and I came to the She-Hole, and it greeted me, and I sat upon on the couch, and everything was great.
And I did not watch her through the Fran cam.
She's lying. She definitely watched me.
I watched her the whole time. I put her up. I blasted her on the projector and just watched her sit there.
Oh, I love that. It must have been so weird when I got naked and did a little dance. I definitely did. Oh,
I mean,
my
it's like maybe she did, and maybe she was like testing to see if I really was watching her.
Well, I mean,
We don't know. We won't know.
it'll be our little secret. I know the truth, and you know the truth.
Only Zoe knows the truth.
I'm going to be honest. This was a quick ass ep.
Really?
Yeah, we're only at 50 minutes.
Maybe because it's a hot one.
Yeah, I feel like, man, it's a hot one, and like we're both sweating, and like if it's a short episode, it's a short fucking episode. Like, sorry about it.
Sorry, Chet doesn't have enough crimes, but we also have TV Talk. We'll see where we go.
Oh,
with
I
that.
forgot about TV Talk. Let's
Wow.
do TV Talk.
My name is Zoe Clark, and I forgot about
I can't believe I
Talk.
forgot TV Talk. Like, no does.
TV Talk.
right now.
Zoe's on vacation right now because Jared's out of town. I mean, he'll be back by the time we read this, so like, don't come and rob her.
Yeah, don't come rob me. But I am home alone, and Mama is gonna do what I would do if he were there, but just without him there.
I mean, it's a nice feeling.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good to know that, if I poop, he's not gonna smell it.
I poop in the morning. I poop at night.
Or maybe he'll smell it all the way from where he's on vacation. Who can
He'll
say?
text you. And
He's gonna be like, "Did you just poop?"
he'll be like, "Wow, I've never felt so connected to you."
I know. I'm gonna be like, "No, I just packed some in your suitcase."
No, I just farted a little.
Okay, TV Talk. Well, let's talk about F Boy Island.
Wow. Did you love the big twisteroozy?
No, I wish he won the money.
Really?
Yeah.
You think he played a good game?
I feel like okay,
I mean,
so
everyone hated him,
yeah, I mean he's the absolute worst.
and
So
I
basically
already
at
forget
the-
his name.
Garrett.
Okay.
So basically, at the end of the show, the three women each are choosing between a man who's a nice guy and a man who's the F boy. And if they choose the guy who's the F boy, he gets to decide whether he wants to keep the $100,000 and break up with the girl, or split it and maintain a relationship.
I mean,
And this guy chose the money. And then, spoiler alert. Fast forward 15 seconds if you don't want to hear it, or whatever. Just turn off the episode, but leave us a 5-star review. Thank you. Or anyway, at the end, the big twist was that they donated his $100,000 to a charity of the girl's choice.
I mean,
He was the absolute fucking worst.
he
But
really was. The
I
worst.
just feel like they should have let him have the money.
I mean, here's what got very weird. Like, why would you get to berate him at the end? Like, everyone just like went in on him.
I know.
Literally everyone. Like, instead of just being like, oh, fuck. Like, you literally know it's going to be 50-50. You can't
Right.
all call him a fucker. You literally all can't stand there and be like, you're a piece of shit, dude. Hey, fuck you, man. You came on the show willingly knowing, hey, fuck. And this was all before he, like, didn't get the money.
I know.
So it's a little weird.
I just feel like he should have kept them. I don't know why. I'm like, I get that you don't want him to win, and that's annoying, but like it's about the ego thing anyway.
I mean, also, I guess he didn't change, but, like, I didn't even realize that was part of it. How can you not change by literally going out with, I mean, like, by, like, choosing the woman over the money is the only way?
Yeah, that's it.
That's literally the only
That's
way.
the measure of personal growth.
I can't.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah.
a
If you're a
weird
fuckboy
show.
if you choose money over women. That's the point of the show.
Yeah.
But I
Amazing
loved it.
show. Yeah.
I loved it.
It was a really wild ride, but I've definitely hated Garrett since the very beginning.
Oh, he's the worst.
He's
But
the
you knew he
worst.
was going to be a main character because he's the absolute worst of such a bad group.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But otherwise, I was pretty happy with the ending.
Wow. Can't believe it.
Although I hated OG Jared also. He was the worst. She should have picked Colin, I think.
Yeah.
They-
I wasn't that happy with any of the others. Like,
You didn't like New Jared?
I mean,
He's sort of a schmuck, it seemed.
I mean, a little bit.
We'll post something about it in Wilmer. Julia will figure it out. Okay.
The
then-
final 6.
The final 6, yeah.
Somehow.
We'll just put Garrett in there.
Garrett.
Okay, so I did watch the Woodstock 99 documentary.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't tell me it was 2 hours long.
Sorry.
Jesus.
The fuck did you want me to say?
Why did you
Imagine it
lie?
was 6 hours long.
I
Imagine it was
mean-
a series that was truly 4.5 hours.
If you said docu-series, if you said 2-episode docu-series, I would have been fine. But in 1 2-hour documentary, what do I look like?
What was the worst, most disgusting part for you? Other than obviously all the racism.
Definitely when the porta potties overflowed and they were like rolling around in the mud mixed with shit.
God.
And that was gross. That was definitely gross. The amount of video footage of men grabbing women's boobs and specifically pinching their nipples. The nipple pinching by the end of the documentary, I was cringing every time.
Bad. Why?
I was literally grabbing my boobs, being like, I hate this. I hate it.
Email Diane if you're an absolute piece of shit who does that so you can explain to, I don't know why you'd be listening to this, but like, so you can explain to me the thought process of why you would literally pinch a stranger's nipple. Even if it was 1999.
Even if it was 1999.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I guess like when we talked about it, it's, I wish I had watched it before the Fred Durst episode, but it's really
Don't
not
you?
Fred Durst's fault.
I mean,
fault.
it's not. It honestly wasn't Fred Durst's fault.
And
Not that I'm a huge apologist for
No,
Freddie
but-
D.
The bulk of the really bad shit, like the fire and all of that stuff, happened the next day.
Yeah, and it's all just like really angry white boys who
So many angry white boys.
were angry.
Yeah, and they only had 3 female performers: Alanis Morissette, Jewel, and Sheryl Crow.
The perfect
And Sheryl Crow
trifecta.
literally called it out. She was like, "This is just white boy anger."
Did she call it out there?
Yeah, it was like an interview with MTV.
Oh.
I was
I
like,
don't
"Damn,
remember that for
Cheryl."
some reason.
Cheryl
yeah.
knew.
I mean, damn Cheryl. I wonder what she's doing now. I hope she's fine.
I'm sure she's good.
Yeah.
I liked it though. It was a good docu-walkie doodle.
Not enough Kid Rock.
Yeah, we were definitely robbed of Kid Rock. And I did text this to Julia, and then she did post it on the Bad Boy Pod Instagram at Bad Boy Podcast. But I don't understand why Eminem was not invited.
It really seemed like it was his
Perfect
vibe.
fit.
I don't. Maybe he was busy with his own things.
I'm mad. He should have been there.
I don't know if that would have been a good thing.
I mean, it wouldn't have made it better.
No.
But
I mean,
it's
it
just
certainly
rude that
wouldn't.
he was left out of this.
Oh, poor Eminem. Poor Marshall
Eminem.
Mathers.
He would have fit right in there.
Women, will you please like me?
Yeah, exactly.
guy.
So pretty much awful. But have you ever been to a music festival?
Yeah.
A biggie?
Big-ish. I mean,
Which one?
I'm not a huge fan of sweating outdoors with strangers, personally. Edgefest would probably be the hugest one I've been to.
Edgefest?
Canadian. So, email Diane if
Y'all
you've
are
been to
weird.
Edgefest in the 90s or early aughts.
What?
If you saw cake get bottled on stage, email Diane.
I mean, I went to Bonnaroo, which is like one of the big ones in the United States. Maybe you've heard of it. It's in Tennessee, and it was hot. Like, similar to Woodstock 99, it was hot.
I just, I don't like finding my own shelter. I really don't like being in charge of my own shelter.
And it was like a very similar situation of what happened at Woodstock. Was like the water tasted bad. The water had like this rotten egg taste. And it was like obviously more prominent than it was at Woodstock 99. I mean, you didn't have to pay $4 for it. Like there were stations, but it tasted so fucking bad. And it was extremely hot. There was no shade because it was just like open sky to the sun. No shade. Extremely long walk from the stages to where we were sleeping. Like other camps were closer, but we were like at the farthest one. And like you had to pay to shower. I didn't shower. I got a UTI. It was the fucking worst.
See, yeah, not very cleanly.
I'm never going back to one of those. Ever,
And just
ever,
the
ever.
safety of women in showers, by water, outdoors, near men,
Just
anywhere.
Close to men at all. Close to
Anywhere.
men on drugs. close to men who are having heat stroke. Like,
No, thank you.
no.
It's just too much sun and dehydrating activities for Julia.
Yeah, it's, ugh, God, horrible, horrible.
What can I say?
Never going to one of those again, and I hope no one I know
I
does.
feel pretty okay about that.
Any other TV talks?
I just put in F-Boy Island. I mean, listen, 90 Day Fiance, happily ever after this season is coming to a close.
Oh, no.
And there will be the huge tell-all. So
Okay,
I
maybe I'll
can't
watch the
fucking wait.
tell-all.
I mean, you might like it because, oh, listen, I mean, Michael and Natasha are on the outs.
You don't say.
Can you imagine?
I really hope they're permanently on the outs this time.
It's really a disaster. So you might like it.
I saw that there was trouble in paradise for Brandon and Julia.
I mean, there's always trouble in paradise. I mean, they're so up and down. His mom is really such a kookadoodle.
I know, she really is.
She's really
Maybe I'll watch the tell-all. We'll see.
He really looks exactly like both his parents. It's wild.
Yeah, it is. His dad, I would.
Did you say his dad? I would?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, shop.badboypod.com for a Diane tea, a Diane's Virgins tea. Just support the pod, you know what I'm saying? Also, I would absolutely leave us a 5-star review if I were you.
Oh, who doesn't love to leave a 5-star review for their favorite podcast and their favorite podcast hosts? Who doesn't love to just type out a 3-sentence review?
Just 3 sentences. We're not
doesn't
asking
love
you of
that?
the world.
Who doesn't love to get a pin from Diane?
You want a pin.
Halfway
You want a
across the
note
states.
from Diane.
Who doesn't love that shit?
Who doesn't love it? Follow us at Bad Boy Podcast. You never know what we're going to post on Instagram, but you know it'll be twice a week.
Who knows when Diane is going to post her hole?
Diane's hole is going to come up.
Who knows? Who knows when?
And we love when you just send us things that have something vaguely to do with the podcast. Diane loves to get a DM that's just like, we got a DM recently about, I guess, Sugar Ray is performing.
Oh my God. We love to know it.
We just love to know. So, you
We
know,
love to be
absolutely send us whatever you find on the internet within reason.
Genuinely love people's comments on the Slimer, and Diane loves every guess.
Every guess on Teasy Tuesday.
Ugh,
We
she
cannot
lives for it.
Wait to figure out what the hell we're going to do for Chet Hanks.
It's true.
Chex Mix?
Oh.
Not even a little
Hanks. What's Hanks?
bit. What's Hanks?
What's Hanks, guys?
I guess we could do like a Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah. What's a Hanks, though?
What's a Hanks?
Or what's a Chet?
Handkerchief?
Oh, honestly, maybe.
Chet Handkerchief?
Chet
Anyway, we'll
Handkerchief.
figure it out.
Chet Handkerchief is his shift.
That's his new rap name.
Ooh, we've cracked it for him.
I'm so happy.
Branding.
All right, so that's about it. We're going to be remote again next week.
Oh,
so
no.
blast from the past to the future. It's going to be sweet.
Zoe's on vacay. Not
Zoe's on
really.
vacay next week.
Whatever.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out. Maybe it's probably going to be like a Sunday evening.
Ooh, a Sunday Bunday. That's been a while.
I know,
It'll
because
be a Sunday evening for you.
it's going to be Sunday night for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Just sort of a time zone.
Really cutting
situation.
into my 90 Day Fiance. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, it's not like you have to travel.
No.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. It's
All right.
a joke.
So I'm kidding.
I'm joking.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.